Europe. Cruise breathtaking Alaska. Explore the wonders of Asia and more. This offer is in addition to the $3 per dollar spent on every booking. Now that's all going to your bar. Hurry, search Super Deal or call 135 today. Offer ends June 30. T's and C's and exclusions apply. It means missing out on the things that matter. Key immune defense and energy formula. It's traditionally used as herbal medicine to enhance immunity. Specially formulated with high-potency ingredients to support immune health and general well-being year-round, no matter the season. Key Immune Defense and Energy Formula. Available now at Chemist Warehouse and leading pharmacies. Always read the label and follow the directions for use.
It's John Hardy from Victorian Financial Planning here. If you can trust us for clear, expert advice on managing your super and retirement, now's the time to book Jacaranda's free Super and Retirement Planning Seminar, 6 p.m. Thursday, July 24th at the Rialto South Tower, Collins Street. Learn key tips, common traps, and how to make your super and pension work harder for you. Book now with Jacaranda Financial Planning on 1-800-40-2010 or visit jacarandafp.com.au.
Back in Melbourne after 12 years, the British and Irish Lions are coming. Two portions in Pacific of 15 versus the Lions, July 22 at Marvel. Wallabies versus the Lions, July 26 at the MCG. Visit Lions Series 2025.rugby/ticket.
Drive on 3AW, powered by electric recyclers into financial year opportunity. In June 30, LNCT 1.193, T&Cs apply.
You've got 24 minutes to 5 o'clock. Antoinette has sent us an email, and you can drop us a line right at 3w.com.au. I'll give you potholes, she says. I have lived this every single day. The council refuses to seal the road and will only do so if residents pay. Really? Yet on the adjacent street, the council decides it's theirs to take. Isn't that interesting? Do you live in that region around Haverford? And they're refusing to seal the road. Antoinette, thank you for that. And, a couple of ones as well. I've got just on the healthcare issues. We'll come back to that later in the program. For now, from this, did you see this? What did you think of it? And how many weeks should we get? Yes, all Hello, how are you?
Potholes are a problem.
Are they a problem where you
On my tyres, now I'm fearing that I'm going to have a puncture 5 minutes later or something like that because of the potholes.
Oh.
Someone mentioned to me how bad potholes are.
Yeah.
It wasn't until they told me, I started looking.
Yeah.
And once you're aware of it, it's amazing how poor the roads are.
I was just talking to this worker up there who can't come on because they work in the industry, and they said that some potholes are characterised, they just need to fix within 5 years. 5 years?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the footy. What have got the comments today? Now, you were right. When that unfolded, what was your reaction?
It's interesting when you get older and you're playing a weak side and you're frustrated, and I've been there before, and I was probably there at the latter part of my career too, where I got sort of in the last game of my career when you're not sort of going the best and just flying through this, and the time feels it's been held. And he lashed out, and he's very fortunate that he lashed out in a way that he didn't believe like other players have, like Barry Ball has, and like Andrew Brayshaw, and he's fortunate that it didn't connect really. So that's the stage he's getting after it.
So you think if he connected, it would be
Yeah, huge. Like 8% work, that's how it's accept whatever penalty gets from here.
Okay, so does in the box, the outcome mentioned your side, so we do red or yellow card system there, and how do we eliminate those contact under the 3693? Did we almost have that card system? I know we've spoken about it before, but do you think it's adding anything to the game here?
So it'll just be about who decides. So who decides whether you get a card, and because you just don't want an umpire to make the wrong decision. Sometimes the player can fake or do something where the umpire just hands out a card and you're this right. So there needs to be somebody up in the yard, somebody watching, and there's somebody there that decides. So it's just a different shoulder footy act. Is it the moments like that? I think there's more moments like we saw with Tom yesterday, which we could have it, but other than that,
You don't have a problem with us forfeit like that getting a card system straight away.
So in the moment you have a bump, you bump somebody. The football length, I wouldn't want someone getting a card for that, but more for moments like Tom's yesterday. If you lose a player, so they didn't lose a player yesterday at Adelaide, so I wouldn't want to, but to act like that for big hit, punches where I would say yes.
The red and yellow card system, 133 should be ASL to look at it. And obviously, the CDC Tullarmarine will continue. Graham Grant is set to take over as CEO on the 15th of September. Moved on Nathan Buckley, it's set time for a change, never easy doing things like that, and he walked out and walked in to give him a change and back through. They had a lot of pressure to go more experienced coaches, but they went with Craig McRae, who's been an outstanding choice for them. So, no, I think it's been a great part of the best. It's been a great And what about those low ones? Obviously, you're going to put it all in. Do you think that he'll start making those changes earlier, or will they? Oh, yeah, okay, 133 your question for Matthew Wood, and also the surface. Did you watch that game? No, I haven't seen anything like it in terms of how poor it was. Players just couldn't keep their feet, and there was one Bailey Williams from the Dogs, whose knee nearly buckled, and so close to being an ACL. So, and then that would have been a legal gun fight. So yeah, it wasn't good enough. There's another game there this week. I'm sure they'll play there again, but certainly doesn't look good enough. It's just on like in horse racing, like they go along and they look at the track and they do it, and they say, slow down, get
But then it advances the next team you play because you lose a player.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, I'm trying to get...
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get my head around that too.
Oh,
What do you mean?
In an instance like yesterday, if he hits the player's injured,
Yeah.
it doesn't go off. You lose the player,
Yeah.
he stays on, and they have the advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm at Essendon. Give or take maybe another hour. $6:30.